Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, right from 1952, we have been following democratic system in elections and we should feel proud of it still. But as the days are passing by, the democratic system is being affected and our election system has to be changed as it is creating disharmony at the social level of our country. Stop. Every one of you will agree with me and feel that the existing election laws needs to be amended. Stop. But the question is in what way these laws are to be amended? Question mark. On this, different political parties have different opinions. Stop. In this context, I would like to suggest a few points as I don't have more time at my disposal. Stop. Sir, I would like to refer to the expenditure incurred during elections. Stop. There are incidents where a single candidate contesting from a parliamentary constituency spent more than rupees 1 crore. Stop. The election wave is spreading and so is the expenditure. Stop. As the prices are increasing, election expenditure is also increasing simultaneously. Stop. But as per the notification issued in 1984, the Election Commission had fixed a ceiling of rupees 1,50,000 as election expenses and for each parliamentary constituency and rupees 50,000 for each assembly constituency, and if this ceiling is crossed it becomes illegal and the elections are countermanded. Stop. At present the election commission is following this system, but I don't think it is a very practical since it cannot be effective. So, according to former Chief Election Commissioner Sri Ganeshanan's estimation, the minimum expenditure incurred in a single parliamentary constituency is 1 lakh. Stop. So what I would suggest that this ceiling should be raised keeping in view and the social conditions and its practical aspect. Stop. I don't mind even if this ceiling is completely removed. Stop. This ceiling is not serving its purpose. Stop. The figures of expenditure or are always shown below the ceiling, whereas in actual practice it may be much higher. Stop. In the very beginning itself, people's representatives are forced to submit false figures. Their very first deed, even before entering the parliament in oblique, is thus a dishonest one. Stop. So I feel that the better course would be to remove the ceiling of election expenses. Stop. If it is not possible, it should be at least be raised. Stop. Sir, my second suggestion is that it is better if government itself bears the election expenditure. Stop. This suggestion has been accepted by many political parties. Stop. Over.